Okay, here is a tutorial on how to do something like this. There's also going to be a little surprise later on in the video, so stick around to hear about it. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so for this project, we will need watercolor paper, or at least the minimum would be mixed media paper, because we will be using water. And then get all of your distressed oxide. I know some of you have distressed inks, and you have the ones that are in a liquid form like these. Get them out. Now, of course, if you have watercolor, just join in with watercolors. It's going to be the same concept. But because this is mostly people that are in junk journaling, a lot of you have already all these things, but not necessarily watercolors if you're not a painter. So I decided to go with this. So as you can see, the effect is absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. And I'm hoping the results will be the same for you. You'll see it's so easy and so much fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So you can use a plate, whatever it is, something that's wide enough for you to be able to smush these around. I choose this, and sometimes I'll go with my brush. It really depends on how I feel. So you will need that as well. Get your stamps out, because you will also have fun stamping. If you have a dryer like this, an art dryer, perfect. If not, a hair dryer would do. Or just, if you're patient, just wait around for it to dry before we start applying our stamps. So without any further ado, why don't we start? So as I said, I'm not going to complicate my life for too much. Oh, this one's already, it's okay. It's fine, because I only need this side, and you'll understand why after. Okay, so I will start. So I want to start with the gathered twigs. So gathered twigs is a color I like. Of course, use the colors you love, use the colors you want. I'm starting with this one because this will be like the lighter, if you want the lighter color, I will apply to my whole sheet. And then spray some water. I'm going to spray away from here, so you won't see me spray. I just don't want it to land on the paper. And maybe gather a few paper towels. That would also be useful. So here we go, and here goes nothing. Now I'm hoping that I will do as good as I did the first time. It does make me nervous because it's always the same, right? You do it off camera, it's gorgeous. You try and do it again, not so much. So the beauty is, because this is watercolor paper, you can spray on it if you're unhappy with maybe one of the spots you made, and just erase. So I'm going to do it again, because this is just the base layout. So you'll have to do it a few times and smush here, and then maybe you're happy with it or not. See, this I think is a little too much, but now I like the way it's dancing on the paper. I like the undertone of the gathered twigs. Yeah, it's like a brownish green. It has some green. I don't know if you see that on camera when I water it down, almost like a grayish. I don't know. I've said a few colors here, but I think you understand that when you put the water, it will also kind of change. See how it's, I like it. I like how it's unpredictable, I think, is what I really enjoy about this process. So for now, let me see. Do I want more? Or I can always come back. So I'm just laying down, the base. Yeah. So I'm going to do it maybe one more time, because I did take a lot out. Maybe, I don't know, do I want to do it with my brush? I don't know. Just to have it gathered a little more in some places. Like I said, this is the extreme beginning. We're not even close to the finish line, so everything has an ugly stage. For those of you who paint, you know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't paint, you're thinking, well, no, when it's ugly, I stop and I throw it out. Nope. You keep going. Then until like to the end. And if it's still ugly, then you can decide what you do with it. Okay, for now, for me, I'm going to stay here with this color. And I'm going to switch. This is something espresso, but I can't, ground espresso. There's also this one I could have gone with, walnut stain, very beautiful. But for now I'm going to go with this one and see. It's a little kind of dry. I think I would need a new one or a re-inker, but this is not ink, so I don't know if it works the same for the oxides. And I am not an expert with these at all. Some of you play with these all the time, and you're amazing with, you know, knowing what to do with the different types of those. I'm not. I just use them whatever way. So I don't dislike this. I don't dislike that. In the end, I swear, well, I don't want to swear, but you know what I mean. In the end, I promise, that's the word I was looking for. It should, if I manage to be as successful as my first one, it should look something close to this. Hopefully, that's what I'm aiming at. I had done something similar in the past, but it was with watercolor and Stabilo, the woodies we call them a lot. So it's different. It's, you know, in the same concept, but just different. Now see, I don't like this harsh line that my stamper or that acrylic thing did, so it's okay. It will disappear as we move along, but ooh, this is starting to look really nice. I don't know if you see the effect as well as I do here on the camera. It's because the sheet is starting to be rounded by the water, but that's normal. Oh my goodness, yes, it's starting to look, ooh, and because I just moved the sheet, look what it did. Oh, I love it. Oh, let's not move this. Okay, I need a little more somewhere before I switch to the rusty hinge. So let me do this again. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, I hope you join me and you do the same. Oh, not enough. Hold on. Yeah, I really need to get a new one. I've used this one a little too much. And it shows. And I don't know if you put water on them, if it, you know, if they reactivate or if you just dilute it. I don't want to risk it. So now I hope I didn't make a mistake by saying, let me put some more stains. But again, we cannot panic right away when we're at this stage of a project. I'm just going to dab a tiny bit. Oh, this is really beginning to be really nice. I like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a few seconds while I dry this because, you know, and I'll be right back when it's dryish, a little drier than this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do the rusty first. Why not? It doesn't need to be dry to do that. There. Oh, I love that color. It adds that tone of vintage. The rusty hinge, oh my goodness. Isn't it lovely? Look at it. Oh, beautiful. I think this, I will need to maybe wet my brush a tiny bit. Hold on. And I think I'm going to go with the brush for this. Just to, I don't know, because I kind of know where I want my stains. Like, oh yeah. Oh, it's lovely. I love it. Oh, it's starting to look good. It's starting to look good. And like I said, if we don't like it, you know, like, or we find it's too orange or there's not enough brown, we just go back. Just go back. Oh, I hope you see it. I know on camera, I'm looking right now, it looks very orange, but it's not in person, and it will dry a little lighter. So, just, and dab, dab, dab also, right? So, oh, I like where this is going. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. And you can also spray and just dab, like really have fun with it. I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see. I stay far because I want you to see the process, but at the same time I do want to make sure that you actually see what's going on here. Okay, oh, this is turning to be lovely. I'm going to leave more of these patches that you hear, you know, where it's not smooth, but it has this, like, see how it's moving with the water? Love it. Love it. Love it. Maybe a little more here. Oh, yes. It's so beautiful. I'm not forgetting the edges. You'll see. We'll come back with other. Oh, this is really nice. It's getting to look very vintage. Okay. Let me think here. What do I want to do? Do I want to give it a second to absorb a tiny bit, maybe, and then I will come back with, where is my bottle? I think I want to try. Now I have walnut stain, but it's very small. It doesn't have a whole lot of ink coming out of it, but since I have it in liquid, I'm going to put on this and just use the same way I did this. So I will put some here. This I have to spray away because it will splatter here. So let me come back to you when I sprayed. There we go. I'm going to put some water. So there we go. Now, look at my hands. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do it with the brush? Let me see. No, it's not bad. Why not? And I can always dab, and you better put less if you're unsure and just come back with more after than, you know, not ruining per se, but, you know, regretting that you put so much in one spot, or, you know, it's just better to like dab, spray, come back. You can even like just go ahead if you're brave and just go like this. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually quite random. I don't dislike this at all. Very nice. Well, I'm gonna need some more. Okay, I made some more and now I'm just like, oops. I was gonna say I'm having fun and spilling it on my table too. Why not? But really, just let yourself, you know, don't be exact, or I don't know if that's how to express it, but precise, maybe. Don't be precise. Just let yourself, you know, this is a background so far. We're not done with the work. So it's a background. And see, I'm just using what I dropped on my table before I wipe it. There. Okay. Oh, I like where this is going. Yeah, I'll share with you a little surprise soon. It's not a big surprise, but I think you're going to like it, hopefully. Oh, I like where this is going. Now, the only thing is my paper is round, so it tends to go, you know, it moves, but I'm okay with it. I just don't want it to necessarily go everywhere. I kind of like it that it was here, like this. And that's where I'm going to need to maybe dry my paper a tiny bit. I say that and now I'm spraying, but there. Okay, like this. I think I'm going to put more here. Oh, yes. That's what it needed. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, and this here, it's a tiny bit too much. And this I really love. I think I'm going to leave it there. I would like maybe, I don't know. Hold on. Let me try again some more. Oh, this is so much fun. I hope you see that it's very freeing to just, you know, it's a piece of paper. And it's not expensive watercolor. So if it turns out that you don't really like it, just, oh well. Start over. Oh, okay. I was trying to do that, but I didn't know where to land it. Oh, I love it. I love this. Love, love, love. Okay. I'm going to dry this for the next step. We're not completely done the edge, but I'm just dabbing a tiny, tiny bit of the excess, but this is really nice. Oh, okay. No, I'm not touching it anymore. I'm going to dry it. So okay, so now it's dry. I am absolutely in love with this. And now I'm going to use my, again, my ground espresso. And I'm going to do what I've done in the first one because it really looked fabulous. And now I'm going to heavily, heavily ink the edges. And when I say oh, this is still wet, but when I say heavily, I mean, see what I mean? I'm going even on the page. You see this? And I think this frames the whole work. Now I'm just gonna have to be careful about this spot here that I forgot to dry. Now I'm going to save you from watching me do this because it could take long. I just wanted to really show you, like right here. See, I'm going to show you how everything's shaking. Sorry, it's not an earthquake. Do not adjust your TV. Remember those days? For those of you who are older. Okay, so see? And compared to this corner. Right? This and that. So I'm going to keep going, and I'll be right back when this is done, and then we'll proceed to the next steps. Okay, so here is where you're going to really, well, I mean, this was already fun, but you're going to be able to use all your beautiful stamps. Now, in the one I made here, I made it more about, you don't see it a whole lot, but you can see it here. See? It's like postage, you know, with a beautiful flower. And I made the stamps very light so that it fits this whole paper as being aged. Okay, now my instincts or my fear of ruining this beautiful one I just did would be to reproduce pretty much the same. But I won't. I will just try something else and hope that it works. Okay, so yeah, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to ruin this page. It's so beautiful, and it would be so easy for me to just reproduce what I just did and end the video like that, but I can't. I have to show you because you know what? If I do ruin it, I can do this again. So I have to stop being scared. Okay, so I hope I'm showing you something here. So I'm going to use my stamps. So of course, use yours. I don't know what you have, but you know what we're going for here is some type of, you know, grungy, vintagey, whatnot. You do it as you see it. So I'm going to use some red. Now I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm going to do a first gentle press on this. I'd rather it's less than too much and then I can't take it off. So I will do it right here. Oh goodness, wish me luck. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. You see this? Okay. So that's good for this one. Now, am I going to use it a tiny bit? Maybe just here? Yes. Or, yeah, and maybe, yeah, whatever this did, fine. Okay, next, what else do I want to use for stamps? I have these field labels and such. I think, I like this one. I think I'm going to use some brown, like this is called espresso truffle, the memento inks. I really love them. Now I don't know if I want brown or, yeah, I want brown. I'll do brown, red, and maybe a tad of blue. I'll see how it goes. I think those are colors that go well with my look anyways. Of course, if you like more colorful things, go right ahead. Again, I'm going to just gently press a tiny bit. I don't want it to be so overwhelming that that's all you see on my page. Perfect. I think that's fine. Okay, what else? What else can we use? I want us to have fun. Maybe this collected one right here. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. Why not? Again, I'm going to dab some of the excess on my paper. And do I want it this way? Do I want it that way? There, just like that. Perfect. See, it's not too dark. It's there. Okay, we're I don't know if I should put you closer. I just don't want you to, you know, get a headache. I find that when it's too close, I think that's okay. I like to add a circle. But this is a little small. I have one that's bigger, I think. Yes, in my mailing, my post office ones, I could call them. I don't know what the names are. But use what you have, and it doesn't have to be in color. It could be all black and white. Well, when I say black and white, all black would be absolutely gorgeousness. I don't have, like, I would love to have very intricate, very fine detailed flowers. I don't have them. They're a little too bold. Like the leaves are really like, oh, leaf, right? And I don't want that. So how about right here? Yes, lovely. I don't know if you see that. That's perfect. And now how about some numbers? Okay, I'm thinking of this one, and I'm thinking in blue. I have just a tiny bit of blue here, so I think it's lonely. So how about, again, that's too much. How about right here? What does this look like? Yes. Oh, I love it. You see that? Lovely. Okay, now this is going somewhere. I feel it. I feel it. I love it. Okay, so I have another idea. I'm a tiny bit scared. I don't want to ruin it and I don't want to overwhelm it, but I'm thinking a tiny bit of this, not too dark, in gathered twig, which is one of the base color, and just like maybe a bit here, a bit there. You know what I mean? Just, okay, let's try, you know, like I said, worst case, we're going to chuck it and do another. Oh, I hope it's not too much. Oh no, it's perfect. Hold on. I just don't want to move my... Oof, that move. Oh, yeah. No, okay, but I can see that there's not enough right here. But if you have stamps with writing, you can go ahead with that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Oh, I hope you love it too. Look at this. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. Okay, you know what though? I think just a tad right here. Just to balance, okay? Why don't we do it? How about just right, hold on. I want something that's in, like, oh, right here. That's a lot of writing right there. This part, yes. Sorry if everything shakes. My phone is clamped to my desk. So, oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's beautiful, just like that. Oh my gosh, I am so in love with it. I hope you are too. Okay, I'm sorry if I know somebody once wrote that they didn't like that I was going ooh and ah on my own work. Well, I'm sorry, I'm passionate. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm 53. I don't have to be sorry about things like that. But they're gonna say, oh, she woke up on the wrong side of the bed. No, I'm on the right side. But listen, it's true. I am passionate, and when I'm doing work, I'm in love with my work. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Okay, now the final touch. Listen, I have the rub-ons and I love them, and now I'm thinking I have to buy them again because I'm running low and I can't have enough. They're the rub-on jumbo size. I can't tell you how in love I am with them. They're just absolutely lovely. However, a nice black stamp of a flower, if you have the delicate ones that have, you know, delicate fine lines, go ahead. It's gonna look absolutely fabulous. I don't have them. I can't have everything, right? Stamps are expensive. Really, they are. So I have these and I'm going to use them, right? So now this is the crucial moment stage. I love this one. It would look beautiful. And I love the white one. So what I'm going to do to give us an idea, which is beautiful about these, is you can just cut around to have a better view, you know, to have a better idea of what it's going to look like. Now, do not, even if you want to see it better, do not peel the back layer and put it there because it's translucent and you can really see. No, 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 because now it's going to start sticking to your paper and now you're committed. Just go like this, because if you take the back, this is meant to stick and you're going to ruin everything. So I like this. Now you have to try and imagine there's no, you know, I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to put it too close so it doesn't stick. But see what I mean? You have to imagine like that, okay? Don't put it too close. Okay, so this is beautiful. Let me put it right back correctly, otherwise I will ruin it. Because as soon as it sticks to a surface, it's gone. So I do like this flower. Oh my goodness, this is really nice. Let's see. I'm gonna cut them all. Oh, I really like it. Okay, these are all beautiful choices. I have this one, but this is gorgeous, but I think that it would disappear. So I need a color or white. Now I like this big blue hydrangea. Let's see. Oh, and I love the butterflies. Maybe I could add them. Why not? Let's see. Okay, this does have a punch. Okay, and okay, I said and, but I meant or. There's also greenery, but you know what? I think blue wins. I don't know, it's between blue and white, honestly. This is just a little smaller and delicate, if I can say. This, I love this part. I know it. I feel like it kind of fits. Let me see. Again, let's not put it too close. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't spend 2 hours on this. I know, but it's like the final touch. Well, that and another touch, but still. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to peel it and see, just to try and see. As much as I love this blue one, and I truly do, for some reason, and I hope I'm not mistaken, but I'm going with the white. And I'm going with the white that has that base that I'm looking for my popsicle stick to rub it on. Okay, I found it. And for some reason, the white is the winner right now. Don't know why. I just feel like that's the way it has to be. And I'm going to put it. No, right here was the perfect spot, and this is there. It lives here now. Okay, now I'm going to rub it on, and I'm going to come back when it's time to peel it. Okay, let's start peeling. I grabbed it so I would be able to grab it. And oh wow, oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. See, that's why I love those rub-ons. They're just amazing, like absolute gorgeousness. Now the last step, here it is. We will make a few fake coffee stains just because I really love it. You don't have to, of course. Right now, actually, to be honest, these look like coffee stain, but I just want a few circles, that's all. So I'm using this time Vintage Photo, and a lot. I'm putting some water. There you go. And I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper first to make sure that it's the right color. I don't want it to be too dark. And anything round, see? That's the bottle, my glue bottle. And I'm just going to see. Oh, I like it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like the color. Might be a tiny dark, but our sheet is pretty dark, so I do want it to, you know, to show. So I'm going to move this aside, bring our paper back. Now that's the part where you don't want to ruin everything, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more water, water it down, and then I'm swishing my bottle around for a nice circle, and then here goes nothing. Nice, nice. Don't like it on the flower. And maybe a few spots here like that. And yeah, like that. There. Okay. Doesn't look great right now, but it will. I'm just going to dry it. And there it is. Look at that. Now this is really, I love it. I know, again, I'm in love with my own work, but if I wasn't, I wouldn't be doing it. So you have this one, and there's the what I wanted to tell you. It's a tiny surprise. It's and you have this one, the first one I showed you. And both of these I will scan. Let me back up a tiny bit. No, that's not back up, Chantal. I will scan and put as a link in my, probably on my Facebook page. I don't know actually if I can link JPEG pages directly in my description box. If I can, I will. If not, you can go on my Facebook page. I will try and see if I can put them in my Instagram. You will find them somewhere, and these you can print out. So they are becoming free digital papers. I printed one out. I tested it. I scanned it and printed it out just on a, you know, regular, really cheap, you know, inexpensive paper, copy paper, the really low quality. And actually it came out pretty good. I really, really love it. And of course, depending on the intensity you choose and such, and you know, of course, this is a scan, so it's not going to be exactly the same. And it also depends on what kind of color copier you have. So I will scan these two and give them to you for free as freebies. And you can print them out, maybe print them on cardstock if you want, or on different quality papers. You decide what you want to print them on. And what I'm going to do is I will have, like, see this one, I printed it a little smaller on this kind, and then I switched it around and I made it like almost an 8.5 by 11, but not quite, because see, these are not even the same length. They are the same height, but they're not the same length. So when I try and stretch it to fit in 8.5 by 11, this one didn't make it. There was like maybe 3/4 of an inch on bottom and top, but it's still a bigger version of these images. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the small versions like these, because these are a nice size. Even, and if you, I don't know if you notice how I made them, but if you fold them in half, this can be the front, then you do whatever you want on the inside, and this would be the back, right? So I did the same thing with this one. So you can use them in your journal, you can rip them, you can do whatever you want, but I will make this version of this size, and then I will try and stretch them out as much as I can for them to fit as much as possible in 8.5 by 11, so the regular letter size papers. So this is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I certainly hope I've inspired you to get all your distress. See, we could have done one with blue, the peacock feathers. That's also a very vintage color once it's diluted with water and put on. Or this one. This also would have looked fabulous. So have fun with your distress inks or oxides, and whether they're liquid like this, same principle. Have fun with them. Get your stamps out. If you have rub-ons, I mean, look at it's just absolutely gorgeous. Taperlogy, if you hear me, please send me a few, but I will probably end up purchasing them. Oh, and if you want to purchase them with 15% off, my coupon code is the Purring Cat Studio, all in one word, and Well, 15% off is really worth it. It really, you know, I really love that percentage off for you if you want to purchase them. So this is it. Thank you for watching. I give you a great big hug from here, Nova Scotia, Canada. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. And I say again, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye.